I don't know. I hope that doesn't show up. Whoa, my voice is a little cooked. Not been drinking water to my fullest capacity, but yeah, we had the NBA draft today, and I am super excited to be a Spurs fan right now. This is looking amazing. Video will be out explaining why I'm excited. So I'm gonna hide this counter real quick just because I have that counter for the other, or it's streaming, so I guess I don't have to like hide what I'm doing. But yeah, we're doing the whole 82 and 0 challenge. I was thinking about doing it today, but I just haven't hopped in a draft in a while, and I need that dopamine. But let's go ahead. I have a sleeper pick to be making, and let's go into the draft room. I forgot that I traded up for this pick. So we have in this one Jamar Chase, Caleb. I need to get a wide receiver running back here. Looks like running backs I can definitely get later on. I'm gonna have this double pick here. I am new. I don't want someone who's on the question mark with his job in Jalen Hurts. But again, he's fallen so far where his ADP is 26, which means he should be going right here. And he's next here. I can't pass up on that. I think a lot of these players I can get in the next rounds, but yeah. Let me just do that. But yeah, I could never. If I actually reload this draft here, you're gonna see that I queued up a whole bunch of players. And this is basically my announcement that this draft is over. I have been drafting this for so long, but yeah, eventually I'm just gonna take this final pick, and it'll be done. Thank God, because I'm trying to get into some real drafts. But let's go ahead and take a look here. NFL drafts. So they didn't add anything new, but wow, we basically missed the entire Frenchie sprint. I have literally not been gone for that many days. I don't think I've drafted since maybe. Did I draft on Sunday? I think I drafted on Sunday, which means I've been gone for 2 days. I must not have drafted on Sunday. I must be tripping. But no, I feel like I did. I feel like I took a draft on Sunday. But yeah, we don't get a chance to really enter this. As you can see, we still have 150 entries. At this point, I don't think it's worth it to enter this. I might as well just enter the Poodle. I think they're going to drop another $5, maybe a $3 tournament, which would be ideal. Please, Underdog. I know you don't sponsor me. Please, I beg. But we're going to get into one of these Poodle drafts. And before we do that, let's go ahead and I'm just going to take this over here and get my exposures ready, because I don't think my exposures are currently uploaded. It has been a damn while since I've drafted, and I'm pretty excited to get back into these with y'all tonight. We should be able to see them here. I don't like is that these are $7 drafts, but hey, man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. I can't wait for this number to be 5.2%. It's gonna be even lower now that I think about it, because I'm gonna finish this draft, but 5.1 is actually what it's saying over here. You know how the drill goes. If we get Christian McCaffrey, we're gonna put on the jersey. But as of now, we've got this going on, and yeah, super excited to be here drafting with y'all. I'm currently working on an NBA draft video, so if you are interested in that, it will be out later during the stream, maybe. I'm thinking I might as well just do it after. But, yeah. We're gonna just go ahead and grab this. I don't know why these are taking so long recently, but especially when there's not that many kinds of drafts left, but yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, and we get the 9th pick, so if we see McCaffrey falling, which happens in some of these, we will be taking him. But, you know, I don't mind the 9th overall pick. I prefer the 6th overall pick because I kind of get my choice on, hey, do I want to take Amon-Ra St. Brown or do I kind of not want to? And based on my exposures, you can tell he's like heavily drafted for me because if I get the 1 or 2, I generally am taking Bijan, which is why he's there. Basically, these players who have more pick versatility for me are higher draft percentages. So there is that aspect to all this. Yeah. Interesting. My girlfriend has been very interested in learning about new sciences. So at dinner she was, you'll see this in the video, by the way. I just went to dinner. I have a life. I have a girlfriend. Yes, I'm lit. But yeah, she just showed me a bunch of cool things. So some pretty exciting things. Was talking about the Artemis launches, but it was a great time. I don't really get a chance to see her with work and everything, so kind of sucks. I'm gonna put the overcorrelation indicator on for now, just to see where it comes on. It's more of a testing feature. I will remove it the second that it gets annoying, though. JT goes. I'm assuming Amon-Ra will go before I get him, but if not, he is definitely who I'm getting. No CMC. In this one, I might pull up just CeeDee Lamb. So, we're just gonna take Jefferson. I don't think this is a pull up, as I just said. I do think that CeeDee Lamb is a better player. I just want to be balancing out my exposures because I don't think that CeeDee Lamb is significantly better to be taking him in extra drafts in comparison. Ashton Jeanty shares have gone down, which is interesting to see as his ADP is up. Yeah, the reason why we're standing is I ate a lot tonight, and belly's kind of showing. Gotta work off a little bit of it, but yeah. I'm trying to like find a thumbnail for my video. It's gonna come out soon. So we see AJ Brown get pulled up here at the team at 13. So Ashton Jeanty, AJ Brown is gonna be super unique. Because I guess not guaranteed second round picks. I will take Hampton if he falls, even though I have Achane ranked significantly above. We can take a look here with, with Justin Jefferson. I have a lot of Devon Achane and not much of Marion Hampton. I do think that Marion Hampton, see probably an overcorrelation indicator, Kyron and Zay. Alright, so basically the next two tops at ADP. So we'll see what happens there. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really have a good thumbnail for tonight. I might just go for it so everyone can see it. CMC Devon HN, wow. It's not going to be incredibly uncommon because CMC is a faller, but getting Devon HN at 7 or at 18, but with the 7th overall pick, you are feeling amazing. Damn, and now I'm kind of regretting my decision, but I like taking a Marion Hampton as a slide as well. I think they were both under my rank, or this pick, based on my rankings, I didn't expect either to fall to me, and they both did, which is always kind of annoying, but thank God. I was hoping, or I was like scared for a second that my thumbnail was just gonna get leaked, but not that it really matters, not that really anyone watches this, but yeah. If you're watching this in the playback, if you join later and you see this, you want to say something, tell me what you think about the Spurs draft. I am honestly ecstatic. I'm gonna see tomorrow at work because I know a Spurs fan at work. Gonna see what he thinks, and wow, we get Puka Nacua, Rashi Rice, and Malik Neighbors. Talk about a trio of issues. Where Neighbors has the knee issues, Rice has the legal issues, and Puka has the drinking issues. Ooh, this team goes no wide receiver in the first 3 rounds. It elects to take 2 running backs and Trey McBride. I think that Trey McBride is a faller, yes, but he may be a little rich for my blood there. We're gonna see Zay. This is the lowest I've seen Zay recently. Zay has been climbing. So you can see all these people have been falling because of that. I'm not gonna take T because I'm actually very concerned of taking my 2 best receivers in a bye, but I don't want to take Chris Olave, but we'll take Chris Olave. I love Chris Olave, don't get me wrong. He was one of the reasons why I did so well in fantasy last year, but the whole reason why I'm confident enough to be sitting up here and, talking fantasy, if someone asked me for advice, I'd give them advice. But I'm hoping that Josh Allen is a faller once again, and I can get him here in the 4th, but we will see exactly what happens here. Javonte, there's no way this team takes Josh Allen. What am I doing? Yeah, you might see a little bit more movement because I'm standing, but oh my God, are we serious, dude? I hate that pick for that team, so I was okay with this team taking him, but Kyron fell, I would have taken him. I don't really give a fuck about these overcorrelations that much, but Big has been a riser. I think my only thing for Igbuka is the quarterback situation. He is probably going to be my highest ranked player. Igbuka, Luther Burden, Mike Evans, and then Josh Jacobs. I have Josh Jacobs a little bit lower than the average individual, but yeah. My friend who doesn't know ball at all is trying to shit talk the Spurs draft, so pretty funny. But yeah, we're gonna probably be changing on live here. Hopefully, I don't leak myself, but yeah, it's kind of because I've been in these pants for a while now. Again, don't get to see the girlfriend too often, so when I do, try to dress up a little bit. Try to make it a little bit enjoyable. We have 3 receivers through this one. The single running back, In this case, we're probably going to take 5 running backs, and I'm very much okay with that. My goal would be to get Bucky falling somehow. I don't think it'll happen. I do want to take a second running back, but holy, look at this overcorrelation. And you can tell that because we've moved in picks by taking these guys in a slightly earlier position, we're not going to have the same kind of team here. And these are 2 guys that I believe in, so I don't really care if I have some teams with both these guys. But yeah, this looks good to me. Again, I haven't fixed it up too much, but within these early rounds, you can pretty much tell what you're going to do. Colston Loveland is pretty rich at 48, but this is honestly a pretty solid decision by the team at 1. I'm liking their start where they're pretty ahead at receiver, even though they start with a running back and they get the very end of receiver picks there. I'm really hating Team 2. Nico Collins and Mike Evans being the top receivers in 2026, not a fan. We see the running backs start going off the board. I don't think we're going to see anyone that we like going up here. Bashal Tootin has been the big riser recently, where I still have him ranked down here, but ADP is saying otherwise. I will take him. I'm not too worried about the bye conflict with Amarian Hampton just because running back, I'm going to have a bunch of them in this one. If I was doing the 4 running backs, I would be a little bit worried, but since I'm not, it's not that big of a deal. And I don't mind over-correlating one of these guys here, but realistically, these are guys that I really want to be super heavily bought into. Jadarian Price is a guy I like too, so definitely take something to say that. We don't have any elite quarterback options to pair yet, so we're not going to go ahead and draft one of these quarterbacks. What we may do is add to our New Orleans Saints bet and get Jordan Tyson here, especially with Tyler Warren going off the board, who is kind of my secondary option here. Yeah, Jordan Tyson kind of fell a little bit because of the injury news, but I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. Again, it's June 23rd that we're drafting. Jadarian Price goes. We're going to take Jordan Tyson. And let's go ahead and see who's coming up. I'm expecting that we're going to see the big run on QBs, and we see Drake May goes pretty early here. This is the team that pulled up A.J. Brown, so they're doing a trick that we've been seeing recently where you pull up the receiver and we've generally seen it with Zay Flowers and Lamar Jackson, but in this case we're seeing it with A.J. Brown, where you pulled up the receiver A.J. Brown, and at the same time you're going to pull up the quarterback in Drake May. So just correlating at your bets here. Yeah. What I actually should do is move my cam like up here, and if I like go back, yeah, this doesn't affect it at all. So this is probably where I'm going to have my cam going to do these streams now, because then I don't need to worry about it. Shout out these jeans. They've been through a lot. They were not sponsored, but Hollister jeans, I've worn them a fuck ton. They have gone through so much. Haven't ever had issue with these jeans, and I love them. But let me get some shorts on, so I'm not doing the stream damn near commando. Or commando's not the right word. Alright. Alec Pierce at 74, so we may be seeing his ADP returning. To me, I'm not interested in Alec Pierce that high anymore. Seeing reports about Keenan Allen potentially joining. And we see Joe Burrow, Caleb Williams. Not really sure the Chase Brown stack. While he is a guy who will get some receiving touchdowns, I don't know how I feel about that. We may just reach up on getting Justin Herbert here to stack with the Marion Hampton. And we lose out on getting the big Q. I think I saw him go earlier. 75, and what the fuck? My bad. He goes 75, but we can always take one of these I need to stop saying that. Fucking embarrass myself. We can always take a Trey Harris, a Oronde Gadsden, and David Njoku later on, but if we want a receiver. I'm feeling pretty good about this team so far. This is exactly how I like to draft, where I have at least 2 pretty solid running backs that I'm thinking about. Usually I would like to have a third running back, but I'm kind of waiting on these values to sort of increase versus where I was originally drafting, just where players were because I like them. I'm trying to draft a little bit more value oriented and what everyone bases them off. You see Dak makes it back to us. Oh. Could take Dak and grab his tight end later on, but I don't really know if I want to do that because what I could do even better is grab Chris Godwin. And then grab a wherever he is. But I was thinking of getting Cortland Sutton and getting Bo Nix, but we're gonna take Godwin. And where the hell is this guy? Why can't I think of his name? Baker. But I do want Tyler Shuck more than I want Baker. So we are really NFC South heavy actually at our wide receiver position, and I'm not liking that as much anymore. I'm really not liking that anymore. Oh man, I may have messed up there. I should have probably gone Cortland Sutton and taken Bo Nix, but I try to get cute. I just realized when I do that, you can't see me, which most of you, not an issue, but to all the ladies out there, I apologize. I'm joking, obviously. Love my girl. So this guy takes 3 wide receivers, takes 4 running backs right after, and takes Jackson Dart to pair up with his Malik Neighbors. It's gonna be a long day. Yeah, I'm super excited to get in these drafts. I might, instead of like ending this stream and starting a new stream, I might just do the second half of the stream continuing the 82-0 thing. But let's go ahead and release this video. So we're gonna just go ahead, and once we get back here, and wow, quarterbacks are going, and it's nice to see Bo Nix doesn't make it back to the team that has Cortland Sutton or ourselves. Not that I'm hoping for that team to just do poorly, just that it just makes my pick look better. I will take Kyler over Baker, but let's see what we get here. Harold Fannin, I'm not really interested in. Michael Pittman, yeah, I'm gonna take Michael Pittman. I'm a sucker for Michael Pittman because I don't think he is as bad in comparison to DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf's getting older. He doesn't look as good. He has the risk for suspension, where Michael Pittman has a lot more upside in being a direct number one. So. I have like weird mucus, and I have no idea why. Don't do any drugs or anything, and I'm like, barely even drink now. I'm 21, by the way, so I can say that. Feels great to be like, I'm 21, I can say that. We're gonna drop the video in the chat for all 0 viewers. See what this team here does. They get Dak because we passed on him, by the way. On his way back to, and did he have Hurts? No, he doesn't, so he just takes an unstacked Makai. I don't feel great reaching on any of these QBs, so I'm just going to take Kyler, and if one of these guys makes it back to us, I'm not even going to be upset. I'm going to be really happy. If they don't, we're just going to continue as normal, and as you can see, we're going to see a lot of overcorrelations. So, Mania changed the functionality where it works through the first couple of rounds and stops working after that. But, yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at I'm just going to take a look at these drafts that I'm doing. In the meantime, go ahead and stare at this draft board for me, like you guys love to. There's about 3 teams that I can really see taking our quarterbacks. We do have the most apparent stacks for these guys, but both have stacks coming later on, so. Alright, in this draft, I don't come back on for a while. In this draft, what's going on? I'll come back when I am awake in the morning, so that's a good sign. I'm working on setting up my setup right here because I am at home, so I don't really have the same setup that I would like to. I don't want to invest in this setup just because, you know, I'm going to leave soon, but yeah. Chris Rodriguez, Ja'Cory Krosky, Merritt go off together. You know, former teammates, both all-right running backs, I guess. Maybe one of these guys is making it to us. I know that Tyler Shuck is a faller recently, but I don't see this Jared Goff team taking him. I see the Bo Nix team taking him, though. Without the stack, I wouldn't mind. Or they have the ETN, or the HN Jr. stack, so. Where did I have Malik Willis, by the way? Or Kyler. I have Kyler with Justin Jefferson, so that makes sense. They do not. So this team right here is the last team with 1 quarterback. We would be the odd team out where we're being super special and taking 3 quarterbacks before we take a 3rd running back, but we'll see what this man guy does. He has Trevor Lawrence and Mahomes. I would stop picking quarterback here. And if, oh my god, Shuck makes it back to us, and I feel like a absolute genius. I feel like I've just played everyone like a fiddle, and I need to take Tyrone Tracy or Keaton Mitchell here, because this number is going to haunt me in my dreams. And then we can worry about tight end from there on. So this is going to be a team that's super weak on running. Sorry, does Justin Herbert not have an ADP? Underdog, you gotta fix that. Alright. Because our best, yeah, Woody Marks, who's so far down that we could probably get him in our next pick. Or the pick after this upcoming one. I'm gonna assume that Willis goes, right? Is that a crazy assumption? I hate having Kyler Murray, by the way. I don't believe in him anymore, and Tyrone Tracy goes. It's just super annoying. I am not the biggest fan of monopolizing backfields in best ball, and I would literally have 0 running back points in week 7, but at this point I can't. I would rather have Keaton Mitchell than have Woody Marks. So it's times like this where I wish I had Devon Achane. But we're gonna take Juwan Johnson would be nice, and we can just fully bet on the New Orleans Saints being amazing. Which isn't a horrible bet, but I don't love that bet. We may have to put the seat down. I'm starting to just be a little sporadic. Diggs, Goddard, Gainwell, Blake Corum, whose ADP has kind of risen, so I've kind of stopped taking him a little bit here, but hopefully he's going to fall again. I don't know, man. So we're obviously done here at quarterback, which is super nice. We're going to take a potentially 6 running backs here, and we may be just done at receiver. And I don't feel horrible about that, because at receiver we are cooking. Jefferson, Olave, Egbuka, Jordan Tyson, Chris Godwin, Michael Pittman. This is, and we have a rookie, one singular rookie receiver alongside a bunch of proven receivers. I don't know. I wonder what everyone else thinks. And if you're watching this on the way back, or like after it's aired, let me know what you think, because I'm a huge fan. Other than the running back position, I'm a huge fan, and I think that we can make this up here. But yep, muted up so I could do that. And I never ended up doing this, but oh, it's muted. I do want to see if this shit is working. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and do one of those, and we're gonna pop that away because I wanted to promote my other YouTube video. So yeah, if you wanted to, there's a video down in the chat for the, so there's 2 viewers, which means there's someone else actually watching this. Hey, what's up? Oh, I do want to take Juwan Johnson, but if Pacheco falls, yeah, I am so behind at running back that I will take the running back here. And if Juwan Johnson makes it back to us, great. If not, I don't mind taking another running back and then taking like 2 straight tight ends. If you're the other guy in the chat, say hi. What's up? Trying to make a friend. I don't know if it counted myself as 2 viewers, but it disappeared, so I don't know. Oh, whoa. It is our turn, and we're going to take Kenyon Sadiq here. Juwan Johnson does go. I do like taking Sadiq. We're getting him below ADP, even though he is a faller. And, yeah. Honestly, not too much to say there about Sadiq. Team is sort of evening out a little bit here. This will never tell me to take 6 running backs, but I do believe this is a 6 running back team. Yeah, I think I got stuck there doom scrolling because I think I went like non-verbal for a little bit, but my phone has been crazy. I've done some heinous things to it to try to keep it alive, but I don't know. I guess we'll see what really happens. It's getting progressively better, so I'm hoping that that stays. And let's take a look at what happened in the World Cup here tonight. I didn't get a chance to see what happened. So Colombia beats DR Congo. Colombia. Which I think puts Portugal at 2. Portugal's at 2 because Colombia has 2 wins. That is insane. That is insane, dude. Uzbekistan just got belt twice, but England also ties. So this World Cup is getting interesting, dude. We're about to get game 3s. No, I guess. No, yeah. Game 3s are coming up. Which means Mexico is going to be playing tomorrow, I'm assuming. It's going to be super hype at work because I live in California, so huge Mexican population, which means that people are ecstatic. And, ooh, I wanted to get a chance to take the, hold on, let's just see who we get here. Dylan Sampson or Sean Tucker? Honestly, I'm taking, but he looks so good. I'm going to take Sean Tucker and bet on Bucky not being 100% and just getting some of those early running back points there. Whereas Keaton Mitchell I hope that Keaton Mitchell is nothing. Isaiah Pacheco may need a few weeks for Gibbs to go down. But yeah, that's why I feel so much better taking another running back here. But if Dulcich makes it back to us, we're going to invest in him again, but I don't see it happening. I've been seeing him go even higher than this 8 pick up ADP. Zachariah Branch, another guy I've invested a ton into, has been rising. So we're going to have basically the entire Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense if we get Cade Otton, which is not something I'm super excited about. But so Cade Otton's one of the fallers here. Gino, wait, let me just make my pick here. Where Greg Dulcich is my number 1. Just give it to me, please. You have 2 tight ends. You don't need a third right now. Yes. Okay, so shut up, underdog. Yeah, the other Jets tight end or quarterback. Oh, it doesn't filter that way. Cade Klubnik. I am way more interested in this guy than I was previously. I don't think any of these guys are going to play. So Cade Klubnik. Taking him with my last pick just because I think he may have some upside in the fact that he may be a starting QB sooner rather than later. Again, it's not exactly the highest potential, but again, Geno isn't the greatest. If you are really struggling at QB and you are like me where it hurts your heart to take anyone after Bryce Young, as in Mendoza, you have no idea how many games he's going to play. Aaron Rodgers, it's just you've watched the good years pass him by. Geno, we're just talking about Jacoby Brissett, Tua or Penix, and that predator in Cleveland that we won't even name, who could lose his job to Shedeur Sanders. Like, these are not names that we are really interested in. I'm very interested in the young rookie quarterback. And if you have a team where, like, let's say we took Garrett Wilson on this team, and we also had a Kenyon Sadiq, or we had Breece Hall, which I don't think you're ever getting Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson together, but say you do, would not be that opposed to that being our outcome. And we're going to take any tight end here. Honestly, Terrence Ferguson, I don't mind it. I am a pretty big hater of Terrence Ferguson, but at this point, I'm sure he'll give me enough 10-point weeks to make up for my Greg Dulcich and Kenyon Sadiq era, but we're not going to stack. Should we? Do I take Kaytron Allen on the rookie upside that he may get some touches, become a preseason darling kind of deal where I have a good investment in him? I might, but let's see. I'm feeling super tired. Maybe it's because I ate just a whole bunch of fucking nothing, but I'm sorry, is Cade Otton still on the board? I'm taking Cade Otton. I hate the idea of having the entire Tampa Bay offense, but somebody's got to start. So, and we can just basically take any running back here. We're going to prioritize running backs like Jordan James, Kaytron Allen, Jaden Blue, Holani. Damon Claiborne is actually pretty interesting to me because he may play. We have Kyler. Do we want to take that upside shot? I'm willing to. Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones. There's no one to ask because my chat is never active because I don't have any fucking viewers. But I don't think that they're good. Jordan Mason performed well in a San Francisco backfield that anyone could perform good in. I mean, we made Isaac Guerrero look good, but I don't know. And Aaron Jones is literally injured all the time. I could see Damon Claiborne getting some reps here in at quarterback or at running back. And I think reps is all that matters when you're taking a running back with your last pick. Jordan James obviously has a huge upside of if McCaffrey goes down, which is probably higher, but I already have some Jordan James. I don't have Claiborne, and I don't have a rookie running back. This is a team that I have Kyler and Justin Jefferson in, so I'm kind of bought in on the Vikings being decent anyway. But yeah, I hope that we didn't lose out too much on the wide receiver values because we hit the wide receiver button a little too often early on, but yeah. Ending with 6 receivers never feels that good because this guy takes 9. And he hard slams at the end. Why can't I scroll? Wow. He did not take a receiver. So this is the guy who doesn't take a receiver early, and he just straight up takes a 9. I like it. I like this draft. Everything other than my running back position looks really good. Cade Otton as this big of a faller, like, I'll take it. I'll take it. But yeah, we're officially 40 drafts in. So shout the fuck out. We're gonna go ahead and get these exposures in so I can take a look at the extension and see what it says. We're gonna reload and let's see. Yep. You can see these clean percentages means that we're updated. Super nice. Now I kind of want to just reload this. Look at what I've spent. Holy fuck, this is so degenerate of me. But let's see. Kenyon Sadiq becomes one of my most invested into players now. I don't like that. It's a Jet. A Jet and a Dolphin are my top 2. May need to fix that up a little bit, but I love my Mahomes investments. Oh my god. I'm kind of heavy betting on Travion playing, but not only just that, but even in the halves of football that he plays pretty good football. So let's get some 82-0 spins in. So we're gonna just retitle this stream, and we're just gonna take a look here. Make sure that I posted this. I'm just gonna pin this because fuck Giannis now. Giannis is old news. Is Jaden Quaintance actually... Oh my god, he's born in 2007? He's gonna be 19 by the time the season starts, but... Holy... If we can make another finals run, then that would be elite. But... Alright, we're gonna put the counter up. And we're at 47 now. If y'all could see, I'm also gonna just real quick put the fucking cam back down. But man, we had a team. We kind of figured out that everything needs to be pretty even, so let's do it. No crazy numbers anywhere hidden. And we can sort by this later. Ooh, this is pretty interesting to filter. Points are the most important. I'm gonna reroll the era. We're gonna get the 90s. Ew. Tim Hardaway Senior looks pretty good. Where he has the high steals per game as well. Oh, Chris Webber. Chris Webber. I like that. I like that. Orlando, that's... Oh, Dwight Howard's down here. He only has 2 blocks per game? The rebounds are elite, though. You can't get away from that. But I can't get away from McGrady's number. Is that insane? I think there are better centers. We're gonna reroll the team and hope that we get something better here. Donovan Mitchell is better. We don't have the points right now, so we're gonna need Donovan Mitchell. I mean, yeah, this is the best we can do. What? I'm gonna do that later, but yeah, let's go ahead and update the counter to say 48. Excuse me. Oh my god, Bob Pettit. Oh my god, Bob Pettit has hella rebounds. Josh Smith. More rebounds, more assists. 0.4 less points per game. I'm going to go for a different team here. Lakers. LeBron James has to be it, right? Yeah, I'm just taking LeBron because the versatility that I can just do this or that or that. Is it crazy to take another center? Or to re-roll the year? It might be. This T-Mac isn't good enough. He's too average. You gotta at least be an elite scorer. Elvin Hayes, like, look at that. That's what we need. We're done at the big positions with insane rebounding numbers. We're gonna need some points and assists. We do have points. Young Jokic. We don't have a switch, so we're just gonna take the points. So we have a point guard, shooting guard. Is this gonna be enough assists? It's not. Cade is really not that good. Holy. The blocks were super... Oh, it's because Elvin Hayes doesn't have them, so it doesn't matter. And Bob Pettit didn't have them. That's why the blocks and steals are super low. And this team still grades out super well. Alright. We're up to 49. Yeah, every time you see Charlotte, you're just going to reroll. I don't care. This is going to be... Whoa, Moses. The blocks are undeniable. The 5 points per game and the 2.7 rebounds, though. I think I do have to take Moses. I think I generally am taking Hakeem. But I think I may have to just worry about 90s Hakeem and take Moses in the 80s. The 10 assists. 10 assists definitely help here. If it wasn't for those assist numbers, I wouldn't be that interested. You get just pure scoring, some rebounding out of Tatum. You can't put him at your 4, though. Because you need more rebounding out of your 4. Even though we have 14, we just don't have any of it. Ooh. Oh no, Dave Bing? I hate this guy. And there's no real point in re-rolling Era here. Bob Lanier is actually pretty solid, and we have to take Dave Bing. We're gonna save our Era re-roll for here, but this is dead probably. We're gonna take Patrick Ewing. 71 and 11, not bad. I tried to edit the title for a second. Monte Ellis or a young Giannis. We're going to reroll the Era because we can get a good Kareem or a good Giannis. We're going to get Kareem. And Kareem doesn't go anywhere else. So that's the worst part about Kareem. Bernard King gets you there scoring-wise, but you don't need the scoring as much as you need assists. It's just you don't get that here. Do I want... Yeah, I'm just going to reroll it and hope I get Jordan. Jordan. Oh my god. It doesn't matter if you get Jordan or for the assist anymore because you have 30 points per game. You can get anyone to pass the ball. Like Damon Stoudemire. Hold up. Oh, or Vince. The assists are more important though right now, and that's what we're going to take. We're going to put MJ at the small forward real quick just to remind ourselves that we have some versatility here. Is this where we take Vince? Can't re-roll. Do I take more assists here? We have the decent amount of rebounds. 6. I want the assists in Stephon Marbury. Give me a really good power forward. Sack, Chris Webber. That has to be the most analytical I've played this game ever. I think Damon Stoudemire really just doesn't put up enough points here. But wow. Kareem, Chris Webber, Michael Jordan. It's just our guards are pretty weak there. But as you can see, I've had better teams that have graded out worse. So, like, IT isn't good enough here. Kyrie doesn't have enough assists. You could go Rondo for the incredibly high assist number, but I'm going to just respin Era just because I know there's a lot better here. Bird. Bird's not as good as I remember him being, but if you put him at the small forward position, it's not that big of a deal. Put him at the power forward position, you can get a 25 point per game in Bernard King. Chris Webber is my other option here, but I'm going to take Bernard King. We are super stacked on points, and that's about it. And we're going to take another team, because fuck. Fuck taking anything from there. How many small forwards do I get? This is going to be a bad run. We're going to have to take Billy Knight here. No one can move anymore, and we're going to get Luka. It's so sad that we're wasting Luka here. Like, this team, if I didn't have to take Billy Knight and Bernard King, this would be such a good team, dog. Oh my god. I don't know if I'll ever finish this challenge. This is already my second day of doing it. Got T-Mac here. This is the good T-Mac. This is the T-Mac we want. Oh, KD. So we have... Oh, KD can go to the 4. Well, we could swap these two and KD can go to the 4. But... Ew, no. Trailblazers, I'm swapping. I don't care. Dame's not good enough for me. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to go Tom Chambers here because I'm not really willing to go Era. How many times are you gonna give me goddamn Phoenix Suns? I got 3 Phoenix Suns players. Obviously this isn't gonna be good. And I get the fucking rapist and I can't even take him. I don't know, give me Gobert somehow. I don't even get Gobert. I get Carlos Boozer, who's not bad. It's like one of our first under 70 win teams since we've optimized. We're gonna go Cat. He has more overall points. You gotta give me an era with Braun. You're gonna give me a different team, and you're gonna give me Jordan. And that's the run. That's the run. We're just gonna finish this run out, but I don't actually have to do that. We're just gonna reroll. We're gonna restart the run. We'll update the counter. Because, hey, when I turn this into a video later, it's gonna be cut down. Magic editing. Oh my god, Embiid is lit. Embiid is super lit. I'm gonna go for a different team. I can't take Hakeem. We're gonna take Barkley. Oh. Elton Brand. This is not gonna be that great. I need a, like, fat lever. Like, that's just one that's getting cut. I hate that. There's only like one good year. So I'm not going to go for a team, and I'm going to go for an era here, and we're going to get so lucky. Oh my god, Dirk. And he's not even that good, honestly. Like, no disrespect, but this run's over. This might be one of my worst teams. This might not even... LeBron's going to be there, so it's going to look better. Are we serious? I was going to say it's going to be a contender, but then I got Braun, and it still ended up being a contender. Wow. It's just pathetic. I'm going to go for a different era just because the entire post-2000s is good. We don't get it. This Spencer Haywood guy looks really good, though. Almost 25 points per game and 12 rebounds. That's kind of all you need out of your power forward. Moses, right? Moses. Oh, but Charles Barkley gives you more stocks and more assists, and he plays a better position for you. Is that dumb? That might have been dumb. Well, I wasn't getting Tom Chambers anyway, so give me just fucking Jordan or something. Oh my god. This run's dead. Yeah. Production. Cut this shit. It was such a good team, and I have fucking Ronaldo Blackman in here, bro. Probably the father of Justin Blackman, former NFL player. I'm not getting hype. Is that 2 Rockets in a row? Give me Jordan. I think it's always worth it to go for Jordan because Jordan's such a cheat code in this game. Walt Bellamy is really good too. Oh, you're giving me Houston again? Oh, man. Doesn't really matter because I can just swap these guys, but it doesn't do anything because they only will swap with each other. And we can't take anyone other than fucking John Lucas. If I do this and I do... Yeah, I was trying to do some crazy fucking combinations to open up the small forward position, but it doesn't work. We're going to take John Lucas and not hit 70 wins. Oh, can I get away with not taking the prostitute here? Or the prostitute. The points, 2 less rebounds, more assists. It's more balanced. It's kind of like the ages that he goes for too. This is a hard choice. Do I just take Vince Carter? He has enough. He has enough. I'm gonna regret this. Knicks. Give me a different team. Dave Bing. Give me a different era. Give me Cade. 80s. Bad boy talent. Isaiah Thomas is down here. Okay. Rebounds. Rebounds. We're missing assists badly. Isaiah Thomas, welcome to the squad. Spurs. Okay. Okay. DeRozan just has better numbers. We have to take DeRozan. Oh my god, it's my first ever Wilt Chamberlain team. I've never gotten Wilt. Are you kidding? This game is so infuriating. This is my second time doing this on stream. Ugh. Fat Lever is actually pretty decent in this. He has no points, but other than that, he's pretty solid. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting so sick of this that I'm not even like commentating it anymore. So I need to like probably just lock in a little bit here. We're gonna take Akeem. Maybe Chuck is the play, but I'm gonna take Akeem. Chuck was the play. God damn it. Chuck was the play. Oh my god, I get punished in the most brutalizing ways. We're pretty balanced right now. I mean, we're pretty ahead at rebounding. We're great on points. How do you have less stocks than Kawhi Leonard, dude? Kawhi Leonard played here for 1 season. This gives us both these positions still open, so I'm going to take that. And it doesn't even matter because we get KD. This team, to me, is the best we built today. Even though it's not. Or no, that other team was... that's the best actual team, not the best 82-0 team. But I just don't want to touch Portland with a 90-foot pole. This might be close to worse. Shawn Marion, though. Shawn Marion is super good defensively, giving us 3.5 or 3.3 stocks. He falls off a cliff on the points per game barrier, but barely less points per game. We have the versatility here at the big man position, and yeah, I'm gonna take it. You gotta go for anyone other than that, and we get 70s, and it, like, I have re-rolled the Cavs so many times now on this stream, and I'm getting a bunch of people who literally should just be fucking killing themselves. Like, not actually. These are actually probably nice people. They're not fucking Karl Malone, but man, I am so upset. AI, I guess. Make up for the lack of scoring. 80s Denver, where we have Kiki Vandeweghe. Ew, this team sucks. Yeah, there's no scoring at all. It's like bound to happen, I guess. We might go to like 65 and call it. This game is so addicting. World Be Free just averages so many points. Holy. Gervin. This is probably the worst era Spurs players that you can get. You can get Wemby. You can get Tim Duncan. We have a 30-point per game scorer. I'm going to re-roll the era. That's probably the second worst. Tim Duncan's numbers aren't good enough for me to get them here. 2.8 stocks. He has the better stocks. Ewing kind of saves us here, where we can switch him and it doesn't make a difference, but Philly 60s and we get Chamberlain. We can't take him because I'm an idiot. And because of that, we're just going to switch the team. Washington, Walt Bellamy. That's kind of even shittier. I got Wilt twice and I couldn't take him. Oh my god, I should have just taken George Gervin. That is such fucking karma for not taking George Gervin when they gave him to me. I love the Iceman too. Chris Webber. Respectfully, we're going to re-roll the era because 60s, 10s, 20s, that's 20s. We're getting the best of Curry. So, great rebounding. Great points. You can put C-Web at the 5 and get Sidney Wicks. Or we're just going to reload the team. McAdoo. Yeah, Bob McAdoo. Oh my god. It just opens up Kyle Lowry. So we're missing assists. Fred Van Vliet. And he gives us the steals. because none of these guys are that good scoring-wise, I'm going to take Fred VanVleet and get the assists. Oh my god, can I not? Literally, like, one more after this and we're done. We're going to take LeBron. We're going to re-roll the team. And I can't even re-roll this team. I get 2 teams that I automatically re-roll. Clyde Drexler is probably the best player we can get. And he's going to ruin this run. That I have LeBron and Wilt on. That I'm going to have LeBron, Wilt, and... I need the assists. The main assists are not going to come until way later, right? Did no one pass? I have to take DeRozan. That is extremely tragic. We could just do this and take Paolo, but this is over. We're just going to end it here again. We've gotten our second 80-2 team. Yeah, we're going to end the stream right here. This is so frustrating. I'm just going to rename the stream for later. Yeah, thank you guys for joining. I'm fucking gonna still play this game all the time, but I hope for your sake at home you're not doing it, or you're just significantly better than me at this game. And you won't get Wilt Chamberlain twice in the same video and not go 82-0.